with you being in the business, this place that we call, a lot of people may still call it Hollywood or whatnot. Even though they say Hollywood is definitely changing these days. What does Hollywood get wrong about Black men on screen that you feel, if anything?
I feel that for a while there's been like a misconception about us. Just far as actually, you know what? I'm gonna say this: they it hasn't been enough opportunity like it
Okay.
was, like it is now. It's a lot of more opportunities now because even like I was saying, in my favorite Marvel, that was my favorite series. It wasn't a
Right.
lot of black superheroes in Marvel on TV,
Right.
and now a lot of that has changed. So I'm gonna say today it's people are more open to just including us in more in the bigger pictures and the bigger projects. But a long time ago it wasn't like the easiest thing to do. So
Okay.
right now we're in a good space. And especially now that everybody's creating and writing and creating their own thing. So we're able to create our own lane. We don't have to really wait for anybody.
Okay. Now, so basically, we're making progress, people. Progress is
Yeah,
being made.
absolutely.
Do you feel that actors can get boxed in too easy? Like, how hard, like for you, how hard is it to avoid being typecast once people recognize you for a certain energy?
Well, then that's just it depend on what your focus is and what you trying to do, because some people are okay with that. Some people are okay. You got people like, let's say Betty Wright, God bless the dead. Betty Wright used to be. She's known as the promiscuous auntie all the time, or the grandmother that may have a little dirty mouth here and there. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like she got cat and she kept that role and she kept doing that well. She didn't mind that. When you see, let's say, who else got is cast like that you always see as the bad guy, or some people like it. So it depends on what you trying to do. So for me, I started out doing a lot of just gangster thug gangster. I didn't mind doing that. It was easy for
Right.
me to do, but I wanted to do it at another level. So now, had to turn down the one-liners, and once you get to a certain level, you're just like, I can't do that no more. I can't do the
Right.
one line, come in. I can't do the straight, I come in and just die or get killed and not, so you start turning things down. If you're trying to change what comes to you, you got to change who you think you are. And once I start turning those things down, I start getting opportunities for bigger roles. And then once you show up, you prepared. Preparation meets opportunity. You prepared for
Right.
what you're trying to transition to. Then you're gonna get an opportunity sooner or later, and then you just got to nail it. And now nobody's looking at you as the guy that got one line no more. They looking at you as, okay, this is one of the main guys.
Right.
So that's how I transitioned from. I didn't care about being the bad guy, or getting typecast into being the bad guy. I just wanted a bigger role as the bad guy, or
Right.
whatever it was, just something bigger with it. So it didn't bother me. So, but how I transitioned was I just started turning down the things that I didn't want and said, "No, I'm
Okay.
gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that. It's only two lines, so I'm gonna pass on that." And then it started becoming bigger and bigger and bigger as I nailed those opportunities.
All right. Now,